Yo, welcome YouTube to my first official #1 blog. And basically what I'm going to be doing my video blog on is PlayStation 3 versus Xbox 360. Now, I know there's a lot of things people are going to be talking about, but I'm going to come from a non-fanboy perspective. Just basically, gamer. We got both systems in the house, so we both think they're good enough to be in the house. Alright, I'm going to give you the details as we come up next. Now we're going to go into the gamer setup. As you can see, we've got the 40-inch Samsung TV. Virgin Islands represent. And we also, to the left, you see we have the high-speed wireless connection. The Xbox is hooked up to the router by wire. PS3 hooked up wirelessly. Cool, isn't it? Alrighty, next we're going to go into the selection of games. Here we have it, the selection of games for the Xbox 360. Here we have the selection of games for the PS3, plus the Blu-ray movies, and of course, I did pre-order Metal Gear Solid 4. So what do gamers really want to know about the PS3 versus the Xbox 360? Basically, I'm going to put it simple. They both have their strengths, they both have their weaknesses. Xbox Live is a lot better than the PlayStation 3 Online. Xbox, in my opinion, tends to have too many first-person shooters. Kind of gets old after a while. BioShock is cool, Halo 3 is cool, Gears of War. Too many shooters, not enough variety in terms of action, adventure, platformers, in that kind of realm. PlayStation 3, it is, how should I say, as a geek myself, it's a geek heaven in terms of what you can do as a media machine. There's a lot more you can do with it in a media machine position, so you can make it into, I have mine for my Mac Pro in my room, streaming, video. I can do pictures and all of that kind of cool stuff on that. And you can do that on the Xbox 360, but the PS3 is a little bit more open in the platform. When it comes to the games, they got great games on the PS3 now that it's coming out in its second year. It's growing legs, it's got more games. Xbox 360, they had great games coming out there, Ninja Gaiden, all those different type of games. And frankly, I'm a Nintendo fanboy growing up. So, jumping into PlayStation, they grabbed me with some games like God of War, Devil May Cry, Metal Gear. Those are what transferred me to come over and play on the PlayStation. And, I'm gonna have a Nintendo play, still got the GameCube, all of that kind of stuff like that. So, basically, one system versus the other, it all depends on preference. You know what I mean? The graphics on both systems, you can't really tell the difference. I got my 40-inch widescreen TV here. You can't, unless you want to nitpick and go in and look at pixels and blow things up. Nobody's gonna do that. Once it looks good on the screen, it looks good on the screen. So, that versus that. Now, the best thing I can say about it is this: PlayStation is a lot better when it comes to doing media. In my opinion, you can put like Linux on there, all that kind of stuff. So my vote, I like the PS3 a little more than the Xbox 360, so I'd have to give it to the PS3. But Xbox, what I like is basically their online, gamers and your friends, PlayStation still needs to get that whole sticker in terms of like, while I'm playing a game, I want to be able to check out what my friends are doing. They still don't have that integration yet. So, but that's just my take on that. And look forward to a lot better videos in the future. This is my first one, so, I'm just playing around with it. And, you'll be able to see how it goes down. Also, my next video, what I'm going to do real quick, is the PSP versus PS Slim. The old one versus the new one. All right, stay tuned.